of Chellington Valley. Right, first of all, we're gonna hook up the seeder. It's just behind me, but hook this on. There you go. 19. Right, now that's hooked on. We'll go to field 27 and we'll start planting wheat in that. I think we'll put barley actually. We'll put barley in that field. Move the tractor back from the gate. Yeah, I'll put barley in that field. Barley's my favourite crop to harvest. I don't have enough room. Move forward a bit more. There you go. Close that gate. And let's go to field 27 and get it done. Pulling it like it's nothing. Indicator on. Go up there. Actually, no, it's not even there, is it? It's further up. Field 27 is further up. I need to indicate across to the next corner. I need to this one, and let's go left now. Start turning. Makes it way easier to turn with this Logitech heavy equipment bundle wheel. Turn, indicate left again. Alright, now we're in field 27. I'm gonna turn it round at the top. One sec. Turn it around. It's already been cultivated. But we'll bring it round. And we'll start from up here. Move forwards a bit. I'll go start from below. So try to lower it. Is it unfolded? I can't tell. Yeah, it's folded down. And then forward to turn it on. Alright, we can start seeding now. Let's go. I think this is my second largest field. My other largest field, it was originally all grass, but I've cultivated that up now, so it's not grass. And that'll be turned into a wheat field. This map is just amazing. I love this map, it's my favourite. It's just a good map in general. Yeah, this Logitech heavy equipment bundle, I highly recommend buying it. Because if you enjoy like games like Farming Simulator, it's the best like wheel you could get. Because even if you wanted a force feedback wheel, you wouldn't be able to get one for Farming Simulator because Farming Simulator doesn't support force feedback. So you wouldn't have force feedback either way. Plus, if you got this wheel, it would come with the side panel with all the buttons, which just makes life 10 times easier in this game. So I would recommend buying this wheel. Just an amazing wheel. We've got 210 horsepower under the hood. We're going to use all of that today. Yeah, I think the next video after this will probably be fertilising mostly. There might be one more video of seeding, and then it'll probably be fertilising. Drive to here. The crows in this game are weird. Like you go anywhere near them and they just fly vertically up. I don't know why. It's just something they do. Weird crow physics. See a church over there, I never noticed that before. Some kind of a church or a chapel. That's cool. Can't remember what was in this field originally. It wasn't wheat or barley, it was something else. Go through here. Go over that. Little paths like that you missed don't matter, you can just go straight over them. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The door opens on this tractor, you can move it. I wish it changed the sound if you could hear the tractor more from the outside when you open the door. But it doesn't do that. But it's still cool that the door opens. It's a good add-on to this tractor. This tractor's a mod. I was looking on the mod hub. And I was originally looking for the 8S because I tried out Farming Simulator 22 and I had an 8S on the map, like I think it was called Hout Baileron, I probably pronounced that wrong. But yeah, Hout Baileron, and I had a Massey Ferguson 8S. And in the end I just got rid of it because it's just a bit of a naff tractor. So but the 7S, even though they seem like very similar tractors, 7S is just better. So yeah, I'd rather have the 7S than the 8S. The 8S is too expensive and bigger. This is a medium-sized tractor, so I just like it more. I love the side panel because all the buttons you get. It's just way easier to lower, raise, turn on stuff. The indicators are so much easier too. Rather than having to hold two buttons to turn the indicators on, you just tap one and it turns the indicator on automatically. One thing I did wish the steering wheel had was like indicator columns, but at the moment there's not a single steering wheel you can buy on the market that has indicator columns. I think there's a company that makes some, but I don't think I think they're only supported for PC, and I'm playing on PlayStation 4 right now. But it would be cool. I've got enough seeds, I think. It should be enough. I only went through 40%, I got 70% there. I think if I need to seed one more field, I'll have to add an extra bag in there. And goes back through here. Yeah, next episode will be fertilizing, I think. One thing I don't do on this game is baling. I don't bother baling because I don't need them. I just don't need bales because I don't really have any animals. I just buy chicken feed for the chickens. So I don't need bales, I just get rid of them. I could really sell them, but then I'd have to have all the baling equipment, which I don't buy. So I won't be buying any baling equipment anytime soon. If I get more money from this harvest, I probably will get some baling equipment, but if I don't get great money, I probably won't bother. It's not worth it. I might start another world where I'm a beef, on like Chellington, where I'm either a dairy farmer or a beef farmer, because I want to do something with cows in the game. One thing I wish you could do is choose the fields you could put your livestock in, rather than just having them in a pen. You could, like, for example, hop in like a John Deere gator or something, and then actually round up the sheep or the cattle, and then put them into a different field. But there's loads of stuff this Farming Simulator 22 is missing. I thought it was going to be loads of new stuff in the game, but it was quite disappointing actually. Keep fiddling with the door on the left hand side. Yeah. I think one thing they should have done better in Farming Simulator games too is fuel consumption, because it goes down really slow, which is a good thing because it won't cost you loads of money all the time. But still, I'd rather be a bit more realistic. Not sure how much. I think we still got a lot to do in this field. It's quite a big field. Quite a big field. Might be here for a bit. I don't hire workers in this game unless I need to do something else and I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'll hire a worker. But if I don't have anything else to do, I'll just do it myself. Because that's the fun of it. I might start up my 135 once I finish this field too, because it hasn't started up in a while. Go through down there. Crow moved out the way. A lot of my fields are quite close to my the farmhouse and the actual farm. They're not far away. I'd rather them be close. It's a big farm, this is. Not field-wise, but as in the farmyard and shed-wise. I got loads of sheds. I found one the other day I didn't even know I had. I was going around the back to feed my chickens and there was one on top of the hill that I owned and I didn't even know it was there. That's how big the yard is. Oh, what just happened? Oh, it's hired a worker. What the hell? Whoa, what the hell's going on by you? It just hired a worker then. I must have accidentally clicked the button. Reverse this be it. There you go. Alright, I'll start from here again now. Is it down or up? I can't tell. It's down now. Oh, I can turn it back on now. Alright. Failure there. The failure. It's alright. Back to normal now. Back to normal. What was I talking about? Can't remember. Don't have many hours on this tractor. I've only got 1.1 hours on this tractor. Not much at all. This is the most used tractor on the farm. I think I planted wheat in the other field and there's barley in this field. I'll have to keep track of it. Oh, there's another mod I'm gonna download. It's a John Deere mower mod. It's not like an actual John Deere mower you hook onto the back of a tractor this size. It's an actual garden like ride-on mower. I had it in another map before and it was really good. So I'm gonna download it again. This is a good mod for like little jobs like mowing around the farmyard and little grass places you wouldn't normally get to. Yeah, everything just feels high quality on this Logitech steering wheel. It's good. I love the way the horn works too. There's an actual button in the middle of the steering wheel and you push it in. It's just amazing. Most of my episodes on this channel will probably be in Chellington. I don't like any of the maps. I'm thinking about doing like an American farm series where I just do a map's in America and I just use all American tractors, which are a lot bigger than the ones in the UK. But yeah, at the moment I'm gonna stick to UK farming. That's my favourite. I love UK farming. I could do like a classic map too, where I just use classic tractors. Old tractors sound so much better than the new tractors. I'll show you how good the Massey Ferguson 135 sounds now. I'll start that up at the end. It's a little 3-cylinder. It is. It's in a shed. It's in the shed at the moment. I haven't taken it out in a while, but that sounds good. Stuff like Ferguson TE20s and all that. All the old tractors, they all sound really good for what they are. Nowadays, they just sound like nothing. It's obviously got an engine sound to it, but it's not really. It just sounds like mess. Doesn't sound like an engine. Still sound pretty good though, especially when you rev them. Don't think we have much left to do. Probably still have quite a bit, but not a huge amount. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. How much is left? No, not much. Not crazy amount. A few more laps and I should be done. Go down. Carry on seeding. This map is very detailed too. If you look at the houses over there, they're quite detailed. Yes. I don't know why, there's a glitch on this map where the crops just, after like 2 minutes that I planted them in, they start growing, and I put plant growth on slow too. So I don't know why it does that. I think it's just a glitch. There's glitches in every map, but there's not many glitches in this map. I think it's just that one where it glitches like that. How high am I revving? I think I'm doing like 180 revs at the moment on the revometer. On the it's 150 and there's 200 there. Tractors don't rev high, and the reason for that is tractors don't need to rev high because all they need is torque for pulling stuff. What they still need power, but torque is what the main thing they need. So the lower the revs, the more torque they'll produce. So that's why tractors don't rev high. If you're into tractors, you'd obviously know that. For people that like don't know a huge amount, that's why. PS4 will enter rest mode? No. There you go. Problem solved. On this on the side panel, there was like a little rubber gate over the if on like a shifter on a car where they have those leather things to go around the shifter. It was like one of those, but it was almost like it was restricting it from using its maximum like pull and how far it would go. So one of my friends told me to take it off, so I cut it off the other day, and it's made a huge difference. It just I got more pull on it now, and it just feels better in general. Plus, they don't have those on them in real life. Yeah, I'll start up the 135 at the end. That'll be good. A highlight of the video. Yeah. I think harvesting is my favourite thing to do in this game. I love harvesting. It's just that feeling when all the hard work's over and you can have a break off it for a while. Once harvest is over, it's amazing. See, that glitch there. So see how fast the crop's growing? I don't know why it does that. It's just a thing it does. Nearly done this field now. Nearly done. Let's go down here. Yeah, there's not much to do at all now. Will it make it? Yes. The 7S is turning circle, amazing. Yeah, there's not much to do now. Just these little bits. See if it'll make it again. 4 miles an hour going through 6, 7. Yep, it makes it like a dream. Like a dream. Turn the wheel again. Will it make it? Yep, made it. I'm gonna cut down here again now. So I'm gonna have to. Bring it back round again. See, it grows quite fast, I don't know why. And that is seeding done for this field. Lift this back up. Unfold it. Up. Folds. Bring that back up. Turn it off. When you turn it off, the rev's lower. And boom. We'll bring it back to the shed, give her a clean. And then I'll start up the 135 for everybody to see. Oh god. Wrong button. Go through the hedge because it's just quicker. Which way it's going? This way. Sharp turn, beer. There we go. I made it. Now down to the farm we go. And go down to the farm road. I think the worst farming simulator game was like Farming Simulator 15. The best Farming Simulator games are Farming Sim 17 and Farming Sim 19. I'm still not sure on Farming Sim 22. It's weird. Farming Sim 19 is amazing. Open the gate. Bring it back by the Karcher. The 135's in the shed, literally towards you. It's in that shed. Turn the engine off. Go close the gate. I've got a Land Rover Defender too. That's a good one. I love that. I love my Land Rover. I use it to check the fuels. Walk back over. Get the Karcher going. Clean it off with. This is my favourite seeder. I've been using this seeder for ages. It's just a good seeder. L3. There you go. Clean off the 7S. It's the seeder that's the dirtiest. Put the front wheels clean. Bits of mud you can't get to, but it don't matter. Park the seeder back up. Put the 7S back in the shed. I'll start up the 135. I'm quite good at reversing trailers and stuff, so I find it quite easy. Let's start reversing. Boom. Drop that down. This is dropped off. Then go back to the top of the farmyard. Put this back in the shed and I'll start up the 135. Boom. The harvester's the most expensive thing I've got, and it just sits in the shed. Like most of the farm simulator, just sits in the shed. Like I don't do anything with it. That's the only problem when you buy a harvester. They're like 300 grand things, and then half the time they just sit in the shed. The 135's in beer. I'll open the doors now. That's one thing I love about these, the interactive doors. There it is. I love the classics. It's amazing. I've driven one of these in real life before than my friend's farm. Start her up. See how much better it sounds than the old track than the new tractors. Old tractors just sound amazing. Give her a little drive in the farmyard. This is a mod, it's not a base game tractor. Like it just sounds good. Top exhaust pipes. It just sounds good. Park it back up. But yeah. Okay guys, we're gonna finish this episode off here. Hope you enjoyed. See you in episode 3.